Convention season is finally back, and I just tabled at my first show of the year, which was Hanacon 2025 in Hanover, Germany. This is a fairly new and small event, so I kind of went into this one without any expectations, and it's also why I decided to go alone without a helper. So upon arrival, I went straight to set up and build my table display, and despite some difficulties due to my lack of body height and a helper, it went by mostly incident-free. After getting my least favorite part of assembling all of the grits out of the way, it was finally time to put up the prints, and I actually still had to cut a few of them because I received some new designs just the night before, and I just used a little portable paper cutter that I brought to do that. After I finished putting up all the prints, I got some help to put everything back up on the table because I was so scared of grabbing it weirdly and having it just fall apart on me. That would have been devastating and probably very painful. And after that, I finished setting up my table by adding my banner and some signage, and by that point it was already pretty late, so I just went to grab a quick dinner and turn in for the night to get ready for day one of the convention. I'm in Hanover right now. It's day one of Hanacon. I came to set up my table yesterday, and I'm staying at the hotel that's actually connected to the convention center. So that's really useful because I just have to go downstairs and I'm basically already there, which is very nice because I hate commuting. It's like 8:30 right now and the convention officially opens at 10. So I still have a little bit of time. I actually got up really early this morning because I still had to write some stuff for my thesis, unfortunately. But it's okay. I'm almost done, luckily. I don't really have a lot of expectations for this convention. As far as I know, the first Hanacon ever was last year, so this is the second year, so it's like a baby convention. And with cons like that, it's really hard to gauge like how well you're gonna do, like how many people are gonna show up, how people feel about going to Artist Alley and buying stuff from artists. Like, it's really different from convention to convention. The room that the Artist Alley is in is quite small, and I think there's only like 30-ish tables in there, so it's not big at all. It's quite small, so I'm not worried about like placement or anything. I think people are gonna be able to like walk through it and see everything once very easily. It's not like Dokumi where you need like a day and a half to get through everything. Oh yeah, and we're also doing a stamp rally, so it's 6 of us, and we all prepared like little prizes for a goodie bag that people can pick up if they complete all the stamps. So I picked up the stamp cards from one of our participating Artist Alley members yesterday, and they turned out really cute, so I'm going to show those to you later. And yeah, my placement in the hall is like a little bit strange. I'm facing a wall. I'm like table number 2, like right in the front next to one of the entrances, so it's a little bit strange. I've never had that before. I guess it's fine, but yeah, it's a little bit weird. I guess I'll put it in a video later, but probably gonna go get ready to head to the Artist Alley now. Clean up behind my table because it's still very messy, and I also still need to cut a couple of prints, so we're gonna do that now. It's not a con without a heavy-ass bag. Also, look, I brought Bluesky. After I arrived in Artist Alley, I met up with some friends, and I also just tweaked some things at my table. Like, I wrote a little sign for the stamp rally to make it a bit more visible, and I think that ended up helping a lot, actually. Thank you so much. Have fun collecting stamps, thank you. Hello. It is like 5 p.m? I don't even know. Time is not a concept that exists here. Yeah, today's kind of a long day, like 10 hours, but it's been going a lot better than I expected it to. So mine babies. I forgot what I was saying. Quite a few people have been requesting like commissions and content entries, so I did some. There's still a lot of them that need to be picked up. I always stick like one of my business cards on the back so people know where they got it from. But I'm also working on one right now that is probably gonna get picked up tomorrow. Also von den Sandys habe ich noch, ich glaube, 2 übrig. Ceiling free shit is the way to go. Hi.
Boah, ich vergesse, ich habe dich gezeichnet.
Oh mein Gott! Er ist so süß!
Ich weiß gar nicht, was ich sagen soll. Dankeschön. Oh, ich freue mich voll. Möchtest du einen Sticker oder irgendwas haben?
Ich würde sagen,
Der hier, richtig?
ja, genau.
Ja. Ich schenke dir trotzdem gerne noch was. Such dir noch einen Sticker aus oder so, wenn du willst. Dankeschön. I will cherish him forever. Oh mein Gott. Viel Spaß noch. Hallo.
Den großen Five-Break.
Du hast nicht nur guten Klamottengeschmack, sondern auch guten Game-Geschmack. Die habe ich leider alle jetzt nur noch in der Größe, wie sie hier hängen. Es tut mir leid.
Okay, I just got really distracted because suddenly a bunch of people showed up and wanted to buy stuff, and I also got this. I never know how to react when people stop by and give me gifts. Like, what do you mean you thought of me and brought me something? That's way too nice and so sweet. And yeah, they drew my OC, and he looks gorgeous. There's also stickers. Thank you so much if you're watching this. I appreciate it. I was gonna say the traffic is dying down, which it is, but for some reason a bunch of people are like still coming to buy, like in little like crowds, and I think it's a lot of people who like walked around a lot earlier and didn't decide on what to buy, or like took some time to choose, and now they're coming back to make their purchases. So these are like people that you've kind of seen walk by your table before, I guess. But I made about 2 pages of sales today. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with how this con is going so far. So I brought my regular lanyard that I always take to cons. It's from Karashi on Instagram. And yesterday, my friends from the Gay Mall gave me this badge. Which is just the most perfect thing I've ever seen. So I'm wearing it today. I need to pack my stuff because I have to check out in about 30 minutes. See you downstairs. Der echte Pakete. We made it back. My table is still covered up, but I realized that I never showed you guys around the artist alley. There's not a lot of people actually here yet. Like, most of the tables are still covered up, but as you can see, the room is really not that big at all. That's why I felt like the traffic was pretty consistent throughout all of the different rows, which is nice. But yeah, I'm all the way back there, looking at my wall.
Hello. Hi. We're the Gay Mall. I'm Avery.
I'm Martina.
And this is our booth.
Wow, it's so cute. I showed this earlier, I got this button from them. It's perfection. Thank you. Yeah, we're doing the stamp rally together.
Yes.
These two basically organized it, so.
Yeah, we organized this. We have lots of things. Yeah, go check us out. Thank you very much.
You said this one is your favorite, right?
Yeah, this one's my favorite, which is like double-sided.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Also, this one's double-sided. And I
Oh my
really love
God.
the shadow, but he's already sold out.
Look at him!
So yeah, we opened. The con is gonna open in about 15 minutes, but I'm not expecting like a bunch of people to start buying immediately, so I'm like kind of chilling. I sold out of the regular Alba keychain yesterday. I didn't have that many left, but it was like, I think 5 or so. The Kagamina standee, I only have, I think, 1 more left. Not including the display piece, but you know, if I sell out and somebody wants to buy it, I'll also sell the display piece to them. I sold a few stickers, not that many. Prints have been going pretty well. There's not really like one definitive bestseller. I feel like everything's kind of been selling equally, which is nice. A lot of people like this one, which is a new print I made and just got before this convention, which I'm happy about because I really like how she looks. I like her expression. And yeah, the stamp rally has been going pretty well. I ran out of cards yesterday, so I had to steal some from one of our other participating artists, but I think we prepared like 15 prize bags and we're almost out of them now after the first day. Since it's kind of a smaller con, we decided to just like
you know, not overstock on stuff, and I think that was the right call. So a lot of people were actually participating. A lot of people were coming to my table and buying stuff with like almost completely filled out stamp cards. So that was really fun to see. Also just like that people were excited to join. And I think the theme turned out really cute. We have some cute stickers and like prints in here, and everything is spring themed. So yeah. So we're about to start for day 2, and I hope it goes well. Oh, also I just spent money. I bought this from Eating Boutique. It's like a really cute necklace that they made, and I'm very excited to wear it. So thank you. And this is Blue Milks, who's also part of our stamp rally. And look at these prints, they're so gorgeous. I really like this one. I've been kind of on a Zelda kick again lately, so I might have to buy this. Stickers. Oh my god, the baby Yoda. Go support them. Beautiful.
Hallo. Hallo. Was geht? Es ist nichts los. Uns ist langweilig.
Ich bestätige.
Wer bist du?
Ich bin Anna, auch Rubins Art, beziehungsweise Rubin. Ich mache Boys Love. Hot the Boys.
Handshake.
Achso.
Wir haben die gleichen Haare.
Oh
wie man
ja.
sieht.
Oh ja, Schicksal. Rate mal die Con bis jetzt.
Gestern solide 7 von 10 für eine kleine Con.
Solide.
Ist jetzt kein Dokumi, Comic-Con, bla bla, obviously. Aber dafür hat der Tisch auch nur 100 irgendwas Euro gekostet.
120.
120 Euro. Wir gucken hier so, also jetzt gerade nicht, weil gerade plötzlich Leute gekommen sind. Aber wir gucken eigentlich die ganze Zeit auf so eine Wand vor uns, weil einfach keine anderen Künstler da sind.
Mal gucken, was wird heute, ne?
Ja. Also bis jetzt ist es nicht so crazy. Aber wir hören die ganze Zeit Musik. Vielleicht hört man es auch im
Wir
Video.
haben Entertainment.
Wir haben
Hinter der
Entertainment. Crazy Entertainment. Ich habe auch gerade noch so ein bisschen Conhorn gemacht. 2 Stück gerade. Die werden noch abgeholt. Und ich habe einfach ein Reiji-Skishi geschenkt bekommen. Guck mal, wie süß.
Ich finde die Stimmung hier und wie alle miteinander umgehen sehr, sehr nett, cozy. 9 out of 10.
Ja, auf jeden Fall. Ich hatte keine schlechten Interactions oder so. Also die Leute waren wirklich alle sehr so nett, süß, Süßmäuse.
Mitarbeiter auch, finde ich.
Die Mitarbeiter auch, ja, tatsächlich. Also dieses ganze Con-Personal und so. Die sind alle sehr freundlich. Es war ein bisschen messy gestern, als sie diese Badges verteilt haben.
Am Anfang hieß es ja, die haben sie noch nicht fertig. Und dann sind sie mit so einem Batzen an Badges rumgelaufen.
Genau, und dann hatten die einfach so diese ganzen Badges, aber die waren nicht alphabetisch sortiert und dann waren die einfach so, haben vor meinem Stand gestanden, so 10 Minuten so, wer ist Tamagojani?
Erstmal alle durchgucken. Manche hatten sie auch doppelt gehabt anscheinend.
Okay, wir melden uns später wieder.
Oh my god, look. OC stuff. I got this twink print from them. Very pretty. Stay hydrated. And then here's my table. Look at the contrast too. Got some cute stickers. Der Hall wächst. Dankeschön. Hello. I'm back from Hanacon. Actually, it's already been a couple of days and I'm currently editing the vlog. I thought it would be a good idea to kind of give you guys a recap or some final thoughts on the convention as well. So yeah, like I said at the beginning, this whole con was kind of like a let's just see how it goes kind of thing. Especially because it was like not too far to travel and the costs for attending were not that high, even though it is a small convention that doesn't have a lot of attendees. I think overall this was actually the smallest event I've ever attended, visitor numbers wise. I don't know the exact numbers for this year, but I can put the numbers from last year here. I'm sure the convention grew since last year, but it's definitely the smallest I've attended. But I can already tell you I did better than at my other small event that I did. last year, which was Anime Messe Babelsberg, which I don't recommend for artists, especially if you have to travel to get there. If you're local, maybe it's worth it, but you know, it's kind of, do you really want to go through that? Of course, I wasn't gonna get like a crazy amount of profit out of this convention, but I was actually positively surprised, especially by Saturday, because I felt like I kind of consistently had something to do. There were always people there to talk to. I made like a really decent amount of sales. I think on the first day I made more than I did almost over the entire weekend at Anime Messe last year. So even though there were way less customers. So I think this is more of a convention where people do go to check out the Artist Alley. And I think it's a good thing that the Artist Alley was kept small according to kind of the size of the convention, because it means that there are not too many artists. It's not too saturated for the small space and the amount of artists there were. It was actually quite tight, like in the rows between the artist tables. Like we really didn't have a lot of space. We were like kind of back to back with the people behind us. So when the organizers came to talk to us about how we felt like the event went, we also kind of addressed that as a concern, that maybe they should, if they're using the same space again next time, just remove like one of the artist rows in favor of just giving the artists a bit more space. I think, of course, it's sad to not be able to house as many artists at the convention, but I think it's really important to give more space to everyone. And also, that brings me to my next point, the placement. I've mentioned this the entire time, how Ruben and I were like looking at a wall the entire time. We were like right next to one of the entrances. But the problem is that we were so close to the wall that I feel like a lot of people, when they came in, actually like walked past the first row in favor of like going into the second row of artists, because it was like, you know, you can't walk that far back. And I think another issue is that because there was not that much space between us and the wall, like people maybe couldn't like take in the display as well. Just because you can back up more. Like there was just a bit more space in the general pathways between the other artist rows, not that much more, but I think if they got rid of like our row and put those people like with their backs to the actual wall and just had like only rows of like artist tables facing each other, it would be A, more space, E, better for people to like actually be able to see all of the art displayed at the tables. And just, yeah, I think in general it would be better. So yeah. So maybe for next year they will take that criticism into consideration. They felt like the whole experience with the staff there, people who were organizing the event, was really good. They were very like looking out for the artists. There were people asking if we needed water, checking in on us and stuff. It felt very like familial. Hi, how you doing today? Do you need anything? Did you sleep well? That kind of thing. It was very sweet. It did feel like a very cozy convention. And I think for me, what also helped was that I actually had a really nice table neighbor. Like you saw me and Anna/Ruben talk in the vlog earlier, and we got along so well. So thank you so much for making this weekend really fun. I was so happy to meet you, and I hope we get to see each other at another convention in the future. Yeah, so I think that also, of course, helps a lot. Sunday, in comparison to Saturday, was really not as good. I really made a lot less money on that day, but like I said, I didn't go in expecting anything crazy out of this convention. My first goal was like break even, which I did, and I also did make some profits. So perhaps the real Hanacon was the friends we made along the way. I don't know. I think you guys get my point. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. My next event will be a lot bigger and more stressful than this one. This was like a very easy start into the convention year, and I'm happy I did it. I definitely enjoyed it, and it was also my first time going to Hannover, so yay. Discovering more parts of Germany, I guess. But yeah, my next convention will be MCM London, which is actually my first convention outside of the country. and outside of the EU. So we'll see how that goes. You will find out in the next con vlog that will probably go up in May or June or after. We'll see. There's also Dokumi in June, so I have a lot of prep to do. Thank you so much for watching. I have socials linked down below, Instagram, blah blah. And until next time, bye bye.